for the Womble Bond at Dickinson restricted race over 3 miles. And heading down to fence at number 1, Rockhamtom in the blue with the white spots. Leading from high on the hill and up in between horses was Paddy Moans. They are the leading wave of 3, and they are a further 3 to 4 lengths in front. In 4th, Mick the Soldier, and the back marker is William Crump as they now make their progress on to fence at number 2. And reaching it now, Paddy Moans is going to this time pick up just in front of Rockhamtom. High on the hill, the grey is over to the inside as they now approach the first of the 2 ditches in the race. Jumping it in 4th was Mick the Soldier, who was more fluent than back marker William Crump, as they now make a left-handed turn into the back straight for the first time. Paddy Moans strides on here by more than a length over Rockhamtom and high on the hill. Paddy Moans jumps that well. All 5 do, in fact, as they now race on for the second of the 2 fences across from us in the back. Paddy Moans, 2 lengths clear, jumps really boldly there. Rockhamtom was slower across it than high on the hill, and they now make the more lengthy run to the next fence along the left-hand side of the track. And the 5 runners covered by around about half a dozen lengths or so, being led still by Paddy Moans, the winner at Friars Hart on his latest outing from high on the hill, who scored here last time. To the outside, Rockhamtom keeping company with high on the hill at the moment as they now come to this next plain fence. Jumping it in 4th was Mick the Soldier under Natasha Cookson, and the back marker the unbeaten William Crump, who was the winner here on his debut. So up the hill they come, back on into the home straight for the first time in this the Womble Bond Dickinson restricted. And it is Paddy Moans. Took it up at an early stage under Isabel McTaggart and brings them in line for the 3 plain fences up the home straight. From high on the hill, Joe Walton on the far side in the gold and red colours, and in the blue and white at Rockhamtom, the pink of Mick the Soldier, who jumped that neatly, and last to land once again was William Crump. Heading to the halfway point, now onto the middle fence up the home straight, Paddy Moans jumps it well from along the inside high on the hill. 2 lengths back in 3rd, Mick the Soldier, narrowly ahead of Rockhamtom. They come over the fence, which will be the last next time. A small nod on landing there for Mick the Soldier back in 3rd place. The back marker William Crump is no more than 5 or 6 lengths behind the pace-setting Paddy Moans, who embarks upon one final full circuit here. Paddy Moans to high on the hill, and then Mick the Soldier, Rockhamtom, and William Crump over towards the inside the back marker as they venture away from us, about to go through their starting point. And it is still Paddy Moans who brings them along here, a length to the good, over in 2nd position high on the hill. Fairly close tabs, Paddy Moans from high on the hill, with back in 3rd Mick the Soldier, and then in 4th Rockhamtom. The order still not really changing all that much, with William Crump the back marker of the 5. Racing on now to a plain fence, which will quickly be followed by an open ditch, and it will be Paddy Moans up and over safely to high on the hill. Jumping up well there, Mick the Soldier on the outside as they're now into the wings of the next fence at open ditch. Rockhamtom just being urged along every now and then, and William Crump is very much in touch despite being the back marker of the 5. About a mile to go from here. They're into the back straight, and it is Paddy Moans at the next plain fence, continuing to lead the fences well and jump them fluently. From in 2nd position high on the hill. Tempo possibly just lifting a fraction here, with back in 3rd Mick the Soldier, William Crump edging on in front of Rockhamtom, the back couple. That was the 5th fence from home, and from here the 3/4 of a mile, just under that now left to go, and 4 more fences to get across, with Paddy Moans still maintaining a 1-length lead over the mare High on the Hill in 2nd place, with Nick the Soldier on the outside of the improving William Crump. Joe Wright has bided his time in that light blue coloured jacket, but is now bringing William Crump a little closer, and Rockhamtom pushed along towards the outside, but is responding. 4 to jump. Paddy Moans up and over safely from High on the Hill. Rockhamtom responding to pressure around the outside of, in the pink jacket, Nick the Soldier, and William Crump slid back to last place again briefly as they head on up the hill, back towards the entrance to the home straight. Less than half a mile to go now, and 3 more fences to get across, and the grey High on the Hill coming through to stare Paddy Moans in the eye. With back in behind them, the game at Rockhamtom. William Crump is now driven hard in 4th, but struggling to pick up the leaders, and dropping to last is Nick the Soldier as Paddy Moans in the black and white is pressed by High on the Hill, coming down to 3 out. Paddy Moans joined and overtaken by High on the Hill. High on the Hill has breezed on into a 2-length lead from Paddy Moans in 2nd. In 3rd is Rockhamtom. 2 more fences left to jump. High on the Hill now looking to put a seal on the race, and she looks to be doing so as well. She's over by 5 or 6 lengths to Paddy Moans, the gallant Rockhamtom, then William Crump and Nick the Soldier. High on the Hill is safely across the final fence, jumped it really well, and is nicely on from in 2nd position Paddy Moans. Rockhamtom is back in 3rd. But this is an informed mare, this daughter of Kingston Hill. High on the Hill wins the restricted under Joe Walton. 2nd place is Paddy Moans. Rockhamtom, a game effort in 3rd, kept to the task gallantly, and they were followed in by Nick the Soldier and William Crump.